Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Antioch, Tennessee. Tonight we have the Falcons versus Lighthouse Christian School Lions. Warm-ups are underway as the middle school has got to go change clothes. They'll be here in a minute. We got 9 minutes on the clock, so it'll be about 9 minutes before we get started. But we're glad you could join us tonight, so stick around with us. We'll have 4 basketball games for you tonight. We have middle school, followed by the boys JV, and then after that is complete, then we will have the girls varsity and the boys varsity. So a lot of basketball action for you tonight, so stick around with us here on the Falcon Sports Network.
Well, no, he can still be smart.
Yeah, if he sits with that after that. He says, what?
Are they D1 though? Lathan, what's your GPA? Huh? GPA, what is it? What's your GPA? What's your GPA?
Grade point average. You're a freaking idiot. Colin, I'm not playing.
Colin.
Yeah, because JoJo has a jersey. So he's going to be deeper.
Colin, what's your GPA?
You're not playing?
Dawson has my jersey.
You guys coaching all that?
Oh, yeah, we Dawson.
Are you like good not playing?
Noah,
I'm fine.
what's your GPA?
I don't have good lighthouses.
Right, 3 points.
Nerd.
Well, you better get some basketball stuff. Maybe you got a phone ride.
David?
Taylor.
We're still about 4 minutes away from getting started tonight here on the Falcon Sports Network. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us here. We're in Antioch, Tennessee at Lighthouse Christian School. The Lions and the Falcons going at it again. The Falcons Middle School won the first matchup between these two a couple weeks ago. And the Falcons looking to sweep Lighthouse Christian here in the middle school ranks. Middle school team on a big win streak, got a big win last night over Riverside. In fact, last night Riverside, it was a big win for all sides. The Falcons swept Riverside 5-0 as all teams, middle school girls, JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys, along with the middle school boys, won their respective matches. Tonight we just have 4 for you. The middle school girls will get the night off. We'll have middle school boys. Following that, the JV boys will take the court, and then varsity girls and varsity boys later on tonight. So a long line of action coming your way. As you can see on the clock, we still got about 3 minutes to go before we tip off. So we'll be back here in a moment on the Falcon Sports Network. Wiggle the board on the side. No.
What's happening?
The video's just out. I can't get the video to come up. These kids having technical difficulties right now. Lighthouse up 2-1, 4:26 to go in the first quarter. We'll get these fixed and get it, hopefully get video to you as soon as we can. Unfortunately, gentlemen, at this moment, we do not have a camera signal. We'll try to work on that later. We want to just give you an update on the action play-by-play. 3:40 to go. Lighthouse up 4-1 and moving the ball back down the court. Another three on the way by Lighthouse is two. Comes off the side of the rim. It's kicked out on the offensive rebound. Falcons need to find a way to get things going here early on. So now three ball coming from the corner, rims out, no good. Landers Horde with the rebound. That was Kaufman trying to get it in. Now Segraves over to Overton. They get it across the timeline to Crutchfield. 3:14 to go. Crutchfield looking around, trying to find someone. Gets it back to Segraves up at the circle. Segraves looks over in the wing to Overton. To Crutchfield in the corner. He'll drive baseline. 12-foot jumper, no good. Overton there for the rebound. Goes up. It is hit and blocked. And now coming back the other way is Lighthouse. Avery dumps it down low. Ball goes over the backboard. It was shot by Kaufman and out of bounds. 4-1, 2:49 to go. And a timeout's going to be taken here by, I believe it was Lighthouse. Lighthouse taking the timeout. So we'll take a short timeout here, try to get the video going. When action comes back, we'll be with you here. 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Falcons down 4-1. Still having technical difficulties with the video. So we will get that to you as soon as we can. Ball back into play now. Falcons with it. Heading the other way is Landers Horde. It's stolen away from him by Avery. Avery throws it ahead to Kaufman. Kaufman goes up, misses the layup. Inside battle for the rebound. Still scrum for it. It comes out to Lighthouse. Kickback. Long two on the way is hit by number 10. That's Garrett Copeland. And the lead now is 6-1. Falcons break the full court pressure. Gabe Cox picks it up. Gives it back to Segraves out at center circle. They'll try to set up. Horde drives into the middle. Stripped by Kaufman on the drive. Now Kaufman up ahead. Layup no good. Rebound and put back by McKinley. And the lead is now 8-1. Ball passed. It's going to be deflected. And so the Falcons will keep the ball. Now Cash Smith is going to come in, replacing Horde. Crutchfield inbounds to Overton. Overton dribbles it across. He's got a man on him. That's Barga. Passes to Segraves. Now to Crutchfield in the corner. Crutchfield crosses over, looks toward the middle. It gets hung up. Passes to Segraves high off the backboard, no good. Cash Smith with the offensive rebound. His putback is no good. Avery comes away with it. Avery driving coast to coast, goes down the line, gets too deep and can't put it in. Crutchfield comes out with the rebound. Crutchfield dribbling through traffic, almost lost it, now dumps it to Smith. Smith goes up and scores. So the Falcons get a bucket. It's now 8-3 with 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Avery gets instructions from the sideline and walks it across. Throws it into the corner. Now back to Avery. He swings it around to Battle. Battle back to Avery. Into the corner. Three on the way. No good. Segraves on the weak side rebound. Gets it up to Crutchfield. Battle and triple team. Now gets it back to Segraves who gets away. Now dumps it down low to Cox. Long pass into the front court. Crutchfield with it now on the wing. 51 seconds to go. Gets it to Cox in the corner. Dumps it back to Crutchfield on the give and go. Crutchfield spins and fires a 5-footer that's good. Cuts the lead to 3, 8-5. 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Avery dribbling it out top. Throws it over in the corner to McKinley. McKinley over to Battle, back to Avery at the top of the key. He takes one dribble, throws it to Battle on the wing. Falcons in a zone defense in a 1-2-2. Now the dump inside and kick out. Avery fakes it, steps in, and then a 3-second call is going to be made on Barga as he camped out in the lane. So the Falcons will get it back, down 3 with 13.1 seconds to go. Kaufman returns into the game, replacing McKinley. Segraves gets it into Crutchfield, now gets it back. 10 seconds now. Fires a pass to Crutchfield up around the three-point line, back to Segraves. Segraves at the free throw line, tries to dump it low to Smith. Smith gathers, shot, no good. Cox comes in, gets the offensive rebound, but the horn will sound in the first quarter before Cox can get a shot off. So the Falcons in the first quarter trailing by 3, 8-5. We'll be back here in a moment with the second quarter on the Falcons Sports Network. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You see the score there on your screen, 8-5. Lighthouse with the lead here to start the second quarter. Unfortunately, we have some technical difficulties. Either have a cord issue or something that I haven't been able to solve yet, so we can't bring you pictures right now. Hopefully, by the end of the night, we might be able to get some pictures up. So for now, it's going to be like a radio broadcast. I'll bring you all the action and describe the play-by-play for you. As we are getting ready to start the second quarter, it will be Falcons basketball. Crutchfield to throw it in. Crutchfield gets it to Segraves, and he will start. Now Segraves dumped down to Cox as the Lighthouse defense was late getting on the court. It's tapped out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Copeland for Lighthouse. And so the Falcons will get the ball back underneath their own basket. 5 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Segraves to throw it in, up top to Crutchfield at the top of the key. Steps inside the three-point line, fires, comes out no good. Good positioning rebound by McKelvey. Gives it off to Avery, who will dribble it into the front court. He'll launch an NBA three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Overton, and the Falcons will get back into it. Avery just dribbled it right across the floor and just stepped into a three. Now Crutchfield spinning on the other end, fires up a 5-footer that's good. Isom Crutchfield dribbled it straight down, got the pass from Segraves, spun in the lane, went over the defender, and got the bucket to cut the lead to 1. Lighthouse being patient here out up top, and now travel's going to be called on Avery as they were passing it back and forth. So the turnover gives it back to the Falcons, and before we get action going again, now Landers Horde will step back in for Gabe Cox. Segraves gets it into Horde. Horde brings it up. It was a 1-3-1 press. Now Horde takes it all the way in, gets the bucket and the lead for the Falcons, 9-8. So Landers Horde drives it straight down, goes straight to the low block against the press and scores. So now the Falcons still in a 1-2-2 zone. Crutchfield playing the top of the zone, and he will glide between the top and the bottom. Shot missed. Rebound comes down to the Falcons ahead. Segraves to Crutchfield. Spins out. No good. McKelvey with the rebound. McKelvey now throws it into the front court, but it's deflected by Crutchfield, stolen by Horde. Crutchfield tries to get a deep pass to Cash Smith. Not looking where he was throwing. Kaufman makes the steal. Now they pass it ahead to McKelvey. McKelvey puts it in, and Lighthouse retakes the lead. 10-9. 4:26 to go here in the second. Overton gets bumped by Kaufman. So Kaufman will pick up the foul. It'll be the third team foul on Lighthouse. So that 13 foul. Falcons will have the ball on the side, it looks like, instead of out top. Or out top on the side instead of underneath the goal. Now Crutchfield's going to throw it in. Out to Overton. Overton by himself, waiting for somebody to throw it to. Picks up his dribble, passes it to Crutchfield in the corner. Gets it to Segraves, who cut down low. Now a bounce pass goes between Cash Smith's legs. Crutchfield saves it before it goes in the back court. Now Overton will step into a three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Holt. Lighthouse now on the move up to the front. Deflected pass finds its way to Avery. He thought about a three. Now picks up his dribbles, got to get rid of it. Crutchfield in. Crutchfield bats it. Kaufman runs it down on the sideline. Out to Avery. And now a timeout's going to be called by Lighthouse as the coach came halfway out on the floor to get the ref's attention for the timeout. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. And Lighthouse with the ball up 10-9 on the Falcons Sports Network. Unfortunately, at this time, it looks like it could be a cable issue. If it is, I don't have a backup, so you're just going to have to listen to me tonight. Sorry about that. But we will bring you description of the action here in Antioch, Tennessee, the Falcons versus the Lighthouse Lions. Lions took a timeout here. 10-9 the score. Falcons trailing by 1. It will be Lighthouse ball here on the side front court. Battle throws it into Avery. Avery will dribble up. Holt comes out to set a screen for Segraves, but then backs off of it. Avery kind of directing traffic. Actually wants him to set it against Crutchfield. Now he gets Kaufman over the corners. Overton came over to help. Missed the three. Segraves with the rebound to Crutchfield. Crutchfield almost lost it to Battle. Picks it back up. Gives it to Segraves. Now back to him. Now skip pass for Overton. And foul's going to be called. And it looks like their foul is going to be called on Kaufman. And so for Kaufman, I think for Noah Kaufman, that'll at least be his second foul. The team's fourth, so he'll sit down. The substitutions came in. Now taking it straight to the hoop and scoring is Alex Segraves to give the Falcons the lead 11-10. Straight off the inbounds, he ran straight to the low block, drove straight to the hoop, put it off the backboard and scored. Now a three on the way from the wing from Lighthouse, no good. Horde pulls down the rebound. Cash Smith picks it up, gets it to Segraves. Segraves with battle on him, throws it to Overton. Now Overton, he'll be picked up out on the wing now, tries to drive by his man, gets by him, shoots up a shot that's no good. It's an air ball pulled down by Copeland. Copeland gets it to Avery. Now Avery ahead to Battle, goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. So the turnover gives it back to the Falcons. Up 11-10. Got 2:43 to go here in the first half. Crutchfield dribbles it across. Battle picks him up. Now tries to go between him and Barga. Barga picks his pocket. He's in the front court, back to Battle. Now Avery at the top of the key. His three is short and goes out of bounds. Barely scraped the iron. So the air ball goes out of bounds, and the Falcons have got the ball back. Again, a 1-1-2-1 zone press, it looks like. Now they'll step up. Segraves has to go high to get the ball on the pass. Now he'll drive in on Avery, go up, and Avery's going to get called for the foul. And Segraves is going to get two. Alex Segraves that time ran straight down the sideline. Got the bucket, or got the foul, called the foul. So Segraves at the line to shoot two. His first one's on the way. It is good. It hits every inch of the rim and then finally falls through. 12-10. Segraves will have another. His second free throw on the way. Side iron no good. Cash Smith goes up and pokes away the rebound. Pulls it down. Back to Crutchfield. Now bounce pass inside intended for Horde, but McKelvey jumped in front of the passing lane. Back the other way, Segraves with the steal. He's got a full head of steam. Nobody in front of him, goes up and gets the lay-in. Good body control by Segraves to hold off the defender, get the bucket, and give the Falcons a 4-point lead, 14-10 with 1:55 to go here in the first quarter. Directing traffic, Avery backs out. They get coach's instructions. Now he throws it toward the wing, now down in the corner for Copeland. Now pass into the middle. McKelvey's got it. He'll get it back to Copeland. Copeland, a step back three, no good. Rebounds loose. Battle picks it up back to Avery. His three from the top, no good. And now you're going to get a foul on, I think on Overton, or no? I think it's a foul on Overton. Camera's not working. So now it will be Lions ball underneath the basket. Overton picked up the foul. That's the second foul on the Falcons. So now throw down into the corner, kick back out to Avery up top, working it around. Lighthouse trying to find a way to penetrate the zone defense by the Falcons as they've gone into a 2-3. Now Avery will drive to the basket, shoot it over Horde, and score. So Avery puts the bucket in. It's 14-12. Press again. Pass by, like somehow went through three defenders and got to Horde. He was blocked by Avery, but Gabe Cox on the trail gets the bucket. It's 16-12 now. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Segraves deflects it. Avery runs it down. 4-point lead for the Falcons as we approach the end of the first half. Drive inside by Kaufman. Kick out to Barga. His three is good. Barga, wing three, cuts the lead to 16-15. 37 seconds now. Crutchfield up to Cox. Cox tries to get it to Horde. It's stolen away. Copeland, long pass into the front court intended for Avery. Crutchfield cannot save it on the line. And so he will stay on this end. 26.5 seconds to go in the first half. Lighthouse will have it underneath their own basket. Pass outside to Avery at the top of the key. He hesitates, got Overton on him, waits for the screen, steps for the three. Crutchfield saves it as it about goes out of bounds. Now Segraves with it, 16 seconds, up ahead to Cox. Cox backs it out, double team, kicks it to Segraves. Segraves drives in, 9 seconds of hook shot, no good. Crutchfield with the rebound, now battle for it and going to get a jump ball as Kaufman tried to strip it away. It will be Lighthouse's possession underneath the Falcon basket. 4.3 seconds they'll have to go the length of the court. Avery grabs it. Cross the line, 3-2. Will launch a 40-footer that's no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Falcons will take a 16-15 lead into halftime. So we'll have a 6-minute halftime here as we will continue to work. See if we can't get a picture for you. If we can, we'll keep bringing you the play-by-play action here on the Falcon Sports Network on YouTube. But while we wait for the half, enjoy this message from FCA.
Challenging academics. What does that mean exactly? For many schools in Williamson County, the benchmark of a school's success is either how rigorous are their academic programs, how high are their standardized test scores, or how lucrative are the scholarship dollars their college-bound students are getting. All of those are great things, and here at FCA, we can show you all of those things. We can show you 32s on ACTs and full-ride scholarships to major universities. But that's not really the benchmark of academic success here at FCA. Here's what challenging academics means for us. As a small school, one of the greatest benefits is that your child's mind and heart will be challenged and inspired right where they're at. Our faculty know every child by name. They know their story, they know their family, they know what makes that child's brain tick. And that allows us to really meet their needs, to give them that one-on-one attention that helps them soar and succeed. But it also helps each child to find what their dreams are, what their unique calling by God is. Our vision is that when a senior walks the stage at graduation, they know that they know that they know that God has a calling on their life and their life is not their own. And something that they've encountered in their time here at FCA has helped them figure out what that calling is. But more often than not, that thing that they encountered that inspired their mind and their heart, it was a teacher. You see, at FCA, we believe that the best learning happens in the context of relationship, and that a teacher is the curriculum more than any textbook. That's why we're so careful about who we hire. The first qualification, if you want to be on FCA's faculty, is you've got to love kids and love Jesus. Yes, you must be an expert in your field, but perhaps there's another school for you if loving kids and loving Jesus isn't first on your list. Take Jim Tannehill, for example. His last post was teaching at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Talk about being overqualified to teach in a small private Christian school. But he's here because he valued spending time in relationship with teenagers and being able to share his love for Jesus with them in every science class that he teaches. That's why he's here. So one of the things that our faculty has done is that we've studied brain science. We really want to know what makes the brain work best and how to help your child learn. One of the things we found is that so many children in America today are walking into school in fight or flight mode. That's this part of your brain back here. And it means that your child is not truly emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually healthy. Maybe that's because of trauma that's happened in their past. Maybe it's because of things that are going on in their home. Maybe it's because they have a learning difference, and every time they walk in the doors of the building, they feel stupid. Maybe there's bullying going on, and they don't feel like they belong. Whatever the problem is, if your child is walking around in fight or flight mode, they're never going to retain the information they need to retain. They're never going to be able to learn all of the things that we want to share with them. And that's why we've taken such care to hire people who truly love your child and want to walk with your children through all aspects of life, not just disseminate information. We believe that that's what really takes our kids to new heights academically, is this focus on taking good care of all parts of their brain. Another thing that brain science has taught us is the value of fresh air and sunlight. The brain needs these things to learn. That's why we've included roll-up doors in every one of our classrooms, letting the indoors out and the outdoors in. We also encourage our students to take brain breaks during the day, and we hold a long lunch where we encourage our students to eat on picnic tables, go outside, go throw baskets in the gym, whatever they can do to help give their brain the rest and recovery it needs to retain more information.
Here we go. Welcome back. Sorry that we do not have a camera for you. This is the camera on our computer, so I can't turn that around so you can see. It would not give you a good view. So I'm going to give you play-by-play here as we go through. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. As we start the second half, Lighthouse has the ball down by 1, 16-15. Once again, this is an audio-only broadcast tonight, as our camera cord or something is going with it. Hadn't had time to get it fixed or cannot get it to work right. So going to bring you play-by-play action. Avery holds it for 5 seconds, and we'll get a turnover, or will we get a timeout? Hang on. I think the officials are going to talk and say a timeout was called before the end. So we're going to get a timeout called that will have 2 remaining for Lighthouse. With 5:23 to go here in the second quarter, Falcons are up by 1, 16-15. Will Shipman, glad you could join us here from Antioch, Tennessee tonight. Like I said, we'll keep the description going for you. You can listen in to the sounds here at Lighthouse Christian School at the home of the Lions. Falcons fell down early in the first quarter. Came back, took as much as a 4-point lead in the second quarter, 14-10. They now lead by 1. It'll be Lighthouse ball underneath their own basket. McKelvey will throw it in. McKelvey into the corner to Barga. Gets back it out to Avery. Avery backs it up. He'll dribble around, keep looking. He'll stop and pop it to McKelvey. McKelvey pass is stolen by Horde. Saygraves with it. Now will bring it across. Gets it to Crutchfield in the front court. Barga picks him up to Smith. And now a foul. And so they're going to call a foul on Kaufman. It'll be the first team foul for Lighthouse here in the second half. Into Saygraves. Saygraves to Horde. Horde on the wing, out to Overton. Overton looks to Crutchfield. Now Overton cuts. Crutchfield bounces it to him. Crutchfield's defender had overplayed. He could have just drove it in, but now turnover gives it back to Lighthouse. Quickly the other way, Barga to Copeland. Back to Barga. His 15-footer is no good. Overton pulls down the rebound. Gives it back to Saygraves. Saygraves will dribble it across. Avery picks him up, gets it to Overton in the front court, and now floats one to Crutchfield. Crutchfield on the baseline, fires a thin footer that's good. Crutchfield with 2 more. It's 18-15, 4:27 to go in the third quarter. Avery brings it across. Skip pass over to Kaufman. Kaufman tries to throw it inside to McKelvey. It's stolen away by Crutchfield. Crutchfield stripped from behind Kaufman, saves it. Kaufman picks it up. It's over to Avery. Now Avery coming back the other way. Avery straight down the middle, dribbles by Saygraves, goes up over Smith and gets the bucket. Avery with 2 more makes it 18-17 now. 3:53 to go here in the third quarter. Crutchfield with it, picks up his dribble, has to give it back to Saygraves at the top. Now to Crutchfield on the wing. He's got Horde coming in. He'll drive into the free throw lane. His 14-footer no good. McKinley saves it into Barga. Now it's still battled for. And then Kaufman and Horde collide. The ball goes off Kaufman and out of bounds, and Kaufman's still down on the floor. So Kaufman and Horde collapse as they both crash for the ball, and it looks like Kaufman may have gotten hit in the nose. As he is slow to get up. Coach coming out to look at him. So he finally stands up a little wobbly. And he may have to come out. Looks like he and Horde collided. Not sure what got him, but it looks like he got hit across the bridge of the nose. And he looks to be a little shaky right now. His bell may have been rung on that collision. We got 3:32 to go here in the third quarter. And all concerned right now with Noah Kaufman, player for Lighthouse Christian. So they're taking their time with him right now. The coach steadying him here underneath the Falcon basket. So coach is going to help him off. As Kaufman may have to go sit on the bench, may have to be looked at. Possible concussion, not sure how or not sure what he made contact with as he and Landers Horde were both going for the basketball. I was kind of watching the ball. The ball deflected off his knee out of bounds. Now take him over to the sidelines and maybe back even further. So the Falcons will have the ball underneath the basket. Kaufman goes behind the scorer's table to get looked at. The inbounds to Horde, gets too deep, can't get the basket, hands it back off to Avery. Avery dribbles it into the front court, crosses over into the middle. Avery goes up. A foul is going to be called on Smith. So Cash Smith will pick up the foul. That'll be the first team foul for the Falcons here in the second half. So Avery will go to line. Chance to give Lighthouse the lead. It's 18-17 with 2:23 to go here in the third quarter. Avery's first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. So he'll get a next one. Hudson Folis into the game for the Falcons. Avery's next free throw is good. So we're tied up at 18 now. Horde with the ball. Dribbles it across back to Segraves. Segraves in the middle. He's got Folis over here on the wing. He gets it to him. Now Folis will drive in on Battle. Into the middle, loses the dribble. Avery picks it up. Avery's looking to go coast to coast. He's got Overton in front. Euro steps around him and gets the layup. So Avery now gives Lighthouse the lead, 20-18, halfway through the third quarter. Segraves on the wing in the front with Avery on him. So Horde in the corner. Horde looking underneath, had Smith flashing through, couldn't get to him. Now Overton will drive straight to the basket. His floater is too strong. It's deflected off of Lighthouse out of bounds, so we'll stay on this end. 2:44 to go in the third quarter. Segraves to throw it in underneath to Horde. Horde goes up. McKelvey blocks it out of bounds. We'll stay on this end. Segraves to throw it in. Looking. Smith posts up. Turns, fires, no good. Horde, offside rebound, goes over McKinley, misses. That's bad out of bounds by Avery. The Falcons will get another opportunity. Right now, Lighthouse has not been able to pull the defensive rebound. This will be at least the fourth opportunity if the Falcons can get off a shot. Now to Overton out top. Overton drives to the baseline, kicks it back to Segraves in the corner. Tries to dribble around Avery, leans in, misses. Avery gets the rebound, and now up ahead to Battle, who's leaking out. Battle takes it all the way in, lays it up and good. So 4-point lead now for Lighthouse, 22-18, 2:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Crutchfield and Cox up on the bench will come in at the next whistle. Dump down low to Overton, knocked away by Barga. Horde picks up the loose ball, goes up, and a foul is going to be called. They're going to say on the floor. Foul is on number 2, Avery. That'll be the team's second here in the second half. So now Folis and Smith will sit down as Crutchfield and Gabe Cox come back in for the Falcons. But before we have that, timeout's going to be taken by FCA. So Coach Smith's calling a 30-second timeout. Falcons down by 4, 22-18 with 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Once again, stick with us throughout the evening. We've got 4 basketball games for you tonight. This is the first of 4. After this, the JV boys will take the court. Then we'll have the girls varsity and the boys varsity for you here on the Falcon Sports Network. We've got 2:07 to go in the third period. So right now the Falcons getting ready to come out of the huddle. They'll have it underneath their own goal. So Segraves will set up to throw it in. Segraves getting ready to throw it in, looking, gets it over to Horde on the wing. Horde gets it back to Segraves in the corner. Well, he'll launch a 3 and hit it. Alex Segraves with 3 makes it 22-21. Falcons within 1 with 1:56 to go. Avery will dribble it across. Skips it over to Kaufman, now underneath. Floater by Copeland, no good, blocked by Horde. So the Falcons now a chance to take the lead. Segraves up to Crutchfield. Crutchfield looking, spinning, picked up his dribble. Now gets Horde on the back door with the lay-in that's good. And the Falcons have retaken the lead, 23-22. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Avery brings it across, gets it to Barga in the corner, kicks it back to Avery. Now swings it around to Battle. Segraves comes out and meets him. Falcons in an attack zone. Now Avery, he'll drive in between them, goes over Horde and gets the lay-in. So now 24-23. Cox driving inside, goes up, is blocked out of bounds. Last touch being by McKelvey. So Segraves now to throw it in. Dumps it down to Horde, or excuse me, that's Crutchfield. Crutchfield with the basket, and the Falcons retake the lead, 25-24, less than a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Let's see the call. They're going to call a foul on the Falcons. It'll be their second team foul. So now 50.3 to go. Skip pass up top to McKelvey on the pass in bounds. Avery gets it back. Segraves overplay. He launches a 3, misses it. Gabe Cox comes away with the rebound. Overton now will dribble it across the timeline. 39 seconds to go in the third. Segraves gets it, drives all the way to the hoop and lays it in. 2 more for Segraves. It's 27-24, 3-point lead for the Falcons, under 30 seconds to go. Avery picks up his dribble. Crutchfield fronts him. He gets it away to Barga. Barga skip pass over to Battle now. Battle looking inside. Now gets Copeland. He'll drive baseline, and a block is going to be called on Cox, I believe. So that'll be the third team foul on the Falcons. 13.2 to go in the third. Lighthouse will have it underneath their own basket. The pass in deep to Barga. Over to near steal. Now, skip pass over to Avery. He'll drive baseline, and we'll get a charge on Avery. Cox held his ground, held the position underneath, and with 4.3 seconds, the Falcons will have the basketball. They'll have to go the length of the court. Crutchfield. Battle on him. Picks up his dribble to Segraves. He'll launch one from beyond half court that hits off the backboard in the front of the rim. And that will do it for the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth. Falcons up 27-24 here on the Falcon Sports Network on YouTube. Falcons up by 3 as we head to the fourth quarter. Appreciate you joining us here on the Falcon Sports Network. We do not have a video feed for you tonight. Sorry about that, but we're bringing you the play-by-play action here as the Falcons head to the fourth quarter up by 3. It will be Lighthouse ball to start the frame. So the Falcons will set up. On the defensive side, it'll be Crutchfield, Cox, Horde, Segraves, and Overton for the Falcons. Lighthouse comes out with McKelvey, Battle, Kaufman, good to see him up, entering back in the game, and Barga and Copeland into McKelvey, kicks it back to Kaufman, now to Barga on the wing, thought about the 3, but good job by the Falcons to get back on defense. Now Kaufman with the ball up top again, dumps it to McKelvey at the free throw line, drives in, throws up a wild shot, no good, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it back to Kaufman, his skip pass intercepted by Overton, up ahead to Segraves. Segraves in for the lay-in, it's good. Alex Segraves with another 2. It's 29-24. Falcons with a 5-point lead. We've played 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Now McKelvey kicks it over to Battle, back to Kaufman, to Barga, to Copeland. Copeland thought about going baseline. Cox, good job cutting it off. Now McKelvey in the middle. Takes about 3 steps. No call. Falcons come away with the rebound off the missed shot. Horde gets it to Crutchfield. Crutchfield crosses over on Copeland, fires a shot, no good. Cox goes up for the rebound. He goes off him and out of bounds. So Lighthouse will get the ball back. 5:01 to go in the game. And before that, we're going to get a substitution as Avery will come back in, replacing Battle. So Lighthouse with the ball. 5-point lead for the Falcons. Kaufman, Avery, back to Kaufman up top. Skips it over to Barga on the wing. Now skip pass. McKelvey goes up to get it, gets it to Avery in the corner. Avery tripped by Horde. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Falcons. And Avery still down on the floor as he tripped. May have turned an ankle. Let's see. He's going to get up off the deck. Yeah, I think he turned an ankle. He's hobbling a little bit, so we'll see if that affects him. Looks like he's going to try to stay in the game, or maybe not. Looks like Battle's going to come in for him. So Avery's going to come out and get some attention as Battle comes in, kind of either an ankle or a knee. He went to cut around Horde. The legs got tangled up. Pass out top to McKelvey. McKelvey drives in, steps, and a block is going to be called on Cox. Be the 15th foul on the Falcons, and that's going to send McKelvey to the line to shoot 2. Cash Smith will get off the bench and get ready to come in after the first free throw. McKelvey's first free throw on the way is good. It's at 29-25. Now Smith comes in replacing actually Horde. So now McKelvey will get another one. His next free throw on the way is good also. So 29-26, 3-point lead for the Falcons. 4:41 to go in the game. Cox with it, gets it to Segraves. Full court pressure. He's double teamed. He dribbles down the baseline. Now floater for Cash Smith is still loose. Copeland picks it up, floats it in the front to Battle. Battle up ahead to Barga. Barga tries to pass it back. They're going to get Cox on the foul. Be the 16th foul, and they're actually going to say he was shooting. Looks like he might have been trying to pass it back toward the middle, but they're going to give him 2 shots. So 4:25 to go. Barga at the line. Chance to cut this to 1 if he hits them both. First one by Barga on the way is no good. Well off to the right. Don't even think that drew iron. So now Cox will come out and Horde come back in. Barga's second free throw. This lines up better and goes in. So Barga hits 1 of 2, and it's now a 29-27 lead for the Falcons. They break the press. Smith back to Overton in the middle. Nice give and go, but Overton misses the layup. Copeland comes down with the rebound. Into the front. Copeland stops. Cash Smith cut him off. Gives it back to Kaufman. Now Lighthouse a chance to tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Ball is batted away, nearly stolen. Barga picks it back up, now throws it away to Horde. Up to Segraves, battling Kaufman for it. Kaufman with the steal. He'll go in all the way for the layup and score. So tie game, 29-29. 3:45 to go here in the ball game. Long pass in the front court to Smith. Up to Horde. Horde takes it all the way in, gets bumped by Copeland. So the score, give the score to Horde, makes it 31-29. So the foul on Copeland will send Horde to the free throw line. Avery back in the game. So Kaufman, Avery, McKelvey, Battle, and Copeland for Lighthouse. Horde's free throw off to the left, no good. Battle for the rebound, last touched by Lighthouse. He'll say Falcon basketball. Smith, Horde, Crutchfield, Overton, and Segraves for the Falcons. 3:37 to go, 2-point lead. Segraves to inbounds. Crutchfield, wing three on the way. Off the front, no good. Horde and Battle for the rebound. And it will be out of bounds. Battle was out of bounds, touching the ball. And so that put the ball out of bounds. So the Falcons have the ball. 3:32. Segraves to throw it in. Segraves looking, gets it over to Horde in the corner. Copeland on him. He'll drive, go up and under, and get the basket. So Horde drives baseline, goes between two defenders and gets it in. And we have a 4-point game again. Avery still showing a hobble. Now a three on the way, no good. Copeland skies up, gets the rebound back to Kaufman. He'll launch a three, no good. Segraves goes in to get the board. Segraves slows it down. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Falcons up 4. Segraves with the ball, loses it. Kaufman picks it up. Kaufman's trying to draw contact rather than take the layup, misses it. Now Crutchfield down the line and back from behind. Kaufman will get called for the foul. So 5-5. That'll be the 15th foul on the Lighthouse Lions. For Kaufman, I believe that'll be his 4th. So 33-29, 2:51 to go. Segraves gets the ball in the backcourt. Segraves passes it up to Smith at the top. Smith dribbles down the side, goes up hard to the basket, no good. McKelvey with it, now foul going to be called. They're going to get Smith with the foul. It's the 17th foul, so that should be a 1-and-1. So McKelvey will go to the line. It'll be 1-and-1. So Lighthouse will shoot free throws from here on out. 2:37 to go in the fourth. McKelvey, his first free throw on the way is good. So he hits the front end, makes it 33-30. Those of you who are joining us late, sorry we do not have video tonight. We're audio only, so giving you the play-by-play as best I can. 2:37 to go here in the fourth quarter, 33-30. Free throw is missed, but McKelvey gets his own rebound, so now a chance to tie with a three. Avery directing traffic, getting everybody set up. Falcons in zone defense. Segraves on the top of the 1-2-2. Skip pass to McKelvey. He'll drive in the middle. Steps in, floats it up, no good. Crutchfield and McKelvey battle for the rebound, and Kaufman comes away with it. Back out to Avery. 2:15 to go. Avery gets pushed from behind. They're going to say on the floor. So that'll be the 18th foul on the Falcons, and this will send Avery to the line. It will be a 1-and-1 because it was on the floor. And it looks like before the free throws, we're going to get a Falcons timeout. So the Falcons will take a timeout. 2:11 to go here in the ball game. Falcons up by 3, 33-30. Well, with Lions going to the line to shoot 1+1. As soon as this game's over, we'll have a warm-up period, and then we will have the JV boys matchup as the Falcons JV team takes the floor. Then we'll have girls varsity and boys varsity as the night goes along. So glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. I'm Will Shipman as we are going to take you through the night. It's 33-30 right now. Falcons need to slow things down a little bit, but has got to attack the basket. They need to be more take care of the ball better, be more deliberate. The last couple times they've gotten turnovers. And also now they've let a couple of rebounds go by, so that's caused some problems for them. So now here we go. Falcons coming back. Onto the floor. It will be Avery at the line, shooting one in the bonus. 33-30. Falcons with the lead. Avery at the free throw line. His first toss is good. So Avery hits the first. Cuts the lead to 2, 31-33. So he'll earn the bonus. Next one by Avery is good. Hits them both. So now it's a 1-point lead for the Falcons, 33-32. Crutchfield to Overton in the middle. They break the zone. Crutchfield now with it. Kaufman nearly steals it. Crutchfield picks it up. And I thought it was tipped, but they're going to call a double dribble. So 2:01 to go. Lighthouse has the ball. And a chance to take the lead. 33-32. Falcons up by 1. Kaufman on the wing. Gets it back to Avery up top. It's deflected. I don't know if it was touched. They're going to say it was deflected. So it was not over and back, but Overton picks his pocket, gets it to Segraves. Segraves down to Crutchfield. Crutchfield spins, but no good. Blocked by Kaufman. Now Kaufman and Smith in a tussle. This will send Kaufman to the line where he'll shoot 1-1. The 9th team foul on the Falcons. 1:37 to go. I guess the official thought the ball rolled into the backcourt. The officials thought Segraves had tapped it as Avery waited and waited as long as he could. When he picked it up, they did not call an over and back. So the Falcons missed an opportunity there. Now Kaufman's first free throw is good. So we're tied at 33. This one to give them the lead. Next free throw by Kaufman, no good, so we remain tied. Cash Smith with the rebound. Falcons coming the other way, 90 seconds to go. Horde back to Segraves up top. Avery comes out on him. They get it to Overton on the wing to Crutchfield. Crutchfield with McKelvey on him. Crutchfield will go in, step into a 10-footer that's no good. Rebound, we run down, still loose. Kaufman comes away with it, gets it to McKelvey. 1:13 to go. Up to Copeland. Copeland to Battle. Back to Copeland. Copeland goes up and gets the layup. And Lighthouse takes a 35-33 lead. 1 minute to go. Crutchfield double team. And steps are going to be called on a walk when he's double teamed by McKelvey. So 59.4 seconds to go. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Falcons. Timeout with 59.4 seconds to go. And Lighthouse now with a 2-point lead, 35-33. As soon as this game's over, we'll have a warm-up period and we'll get the JV boys on the floor. We thank you for joining us here on the Falcon Sports Network. We will switch feeds for you and move over to the JV boys feed. Unfortunately, tonight, due to a cable issue of some sort, we do not have video for you tonight. So we'll be bringing you play-by-play here on the radio, like a radio broadcast all night long. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. Again, I'm Will Shipman. Falcons had a lead, a 4-point lead at one point here in the fourth quarter. Lighthouse, though, has come back with good defense and hit their free throws, and then another steal and got ahead and got the layup. So Copeland hit a layup with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go to give them the 2-point lead. Then the turnover by Crutchfield has now given the ball back to the Lions. They'll have it at half court. We'll see what the Falcons do. Foul will get them in the double bonus. So the Falcons set up on defense. Avery will dribble it across. 55 seconds. Skip over to Kaufman. They're spreading the floor. Going to have to get out on them. Crutchfield out on Avery. Crutchfield still looking. Avery dribbling. Skips over to Kaufman. Now Segraves will get out on Kaufman. Pokes it away. Kaufman at the line. Throws it away. Nearly stolen now. A jump ball. Possession still favors Lighthouse. So 35.3 seconds. Lighthouse will get the ball back. Battle gets it into Copeland. The ball gets away. Copeland runs it down the corner. Let's see what we have. It's the ball out of bounds. Or did they call a foul? Oh, it looks like they called a foul on the Falcons. It's not going to be out of bounds, so this will send Copeland to the line to shoot two. Wasn't sure what they were calling there for a moment. So now Copeland's first free throw is good, makes it a 3-point game, 36-33. Here's the important one to try to get it to two possessions. Free throw on the way, high arcing shot, that's good. So Copeland hits them both. 37-33. Segraves across. Loses the dribble for a moment. Gets it to Crutchfield. 26 seconds back to Segraves. Segraves takes it all the way in. Hard off the backboard is good. 35-37. Falcons come up to pressure. Overton taps it out of bounds. 14.7 seconds to go. 35-37. And now before the throw-in, a timeout is going to be taken by Lighthouse. So timeout. They'll have one remaining, 14 seconds on the clock. Falcons would get the ball on a tie-up, so they have the possession arrow. They're also Lighthouse in the double bonus, so anything taken or any foul will give Lighthouse 2 shots at the free throw line. They hit their last 2 as Copeland was able to hit both. So now the Falcons going through is Coach Smith directing his team. I'm sure over on the other side, Lighthouse trying to draw something up to get this ball in with 14 seconds to go. So now the whistle's blown. Officials are going to get him back out here on the court. Falcons will bring out Overton, Horde, Crutchfield, Smith, and Saygraves as they will match up. It looks like it'll be battle to throw it in. He's got Kaufman and Avery, McKelvey, and Copeland. Now Avery off the screen gets it, double teamed, and really quick. The foul called, 12.7 to go. Let's see who they get on it. I think they got Saygraves. So this will send Avery to the line to shoot 2. He hit his last 2 there. .7 seconds to go. Avery's first free throw is no good off to the right. So the best they can do is get it to 3. So the Falcons will have a chance here. Next free throw by Avery is good. It rolls in. So a 3-point lead, 38-35. Saygraves with it, 10 seconds to go. Crutchfield up to Horde. Horde will drive inside, loses it back to Smith. Got to get a 3. Smith will fire from the corner, no good. Saygraves will get one more chance. His shot too strong, and that'll do it. The Falcons fall to the Lions, 38-35. Will Shimon, glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. We'll switch feeds over, and we'll have the boys JV matchup coming up in about 5 minutes here on the Falcon Sports Network.